people would buy it, and because you couldn't get honey normally, so you'd have to. A guy would come around like back in the old day in the Western world, probably he'd come around with the honey,
Well,
like, full of honey.
Good old honey wagon.
Usually you had prima donnas where you had to say, honey, 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 calm down.
Honey,
We'll
honey,
get you
honey.
We'll get you the right M&Ms.
Great. So, anyways, I'm excited. I'm gonna try to make a video on YouTube later tonight.
Okay.
Haha, no pun intended. And go from there.
You can upload
So-
this to YouTube.
Huh? So, and yeah, we'll upload you.
Don't make me upload you.
So just to let you guys know, we have some more guests have arrived. They're just preparing. Caleb Campbell and preparing. No, they're drinking.
Hey,
Seats ready here.
And
later tonight.
why do you smoke tobacco that way? And then of course
There's room for you here.
Daryl Brown as well. He's here. And then Nick Roy will be back telling about how every joke worked for him for all 10, 20 people.
He's gonna probably complain.
Of course, a lot of them were special people.
He's gonna have
Yeah.
a complaint. He's gonna be like, "Fucking people, fuck."
Really? You think so? It sounded like a good crowd.
Sounded
Yeah,
like
sounded all
that
right.
the comics liked him. It looked like
Oh,
nobody was
you think
there.
it was? I don't know. I think.
I'm gonna ask him. I think he's gonna say
No.
that.
I said myself.
I think that's what it was because the camera was at the back, so that's where the laughter was.
Oh, come on.
I said myself, I'll go there, I'll buy a beer, but I have to be on stage for that.
Yeah, that's a conspiracy theorist mixing with comedy. That's like my life. Like, all right, this is what I say. I say nobody was there except for the comics, and the camera was at the back of the room, so the audio was picking up all the comics laughing. Obviously, Nick Roy clearly bombed for the audience that wasn't really there.
And the interference by the CIA.
Would I be a good
receivers.
conspiracy theorist?
You already are a good conspiracy theorist.
Why do I have to be into that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
I
So,
know the two of us here are into that shit.
My whole lifestyle, the way I live my life discredits myself. It's awful.
well, look at you're wearing a Shriners
Yeah,
hat.
exactly what I'm saying.
You're already worshiping Satan. It's red.
Oh, no, I don't think
There's a
that just wearing
pentagon,
a
a
hat
pentagram
does.
right underneath the hat. You can see it. It's just
So it's not
underneath
a
this
crescent
white thing.
moon?
You'd have to peel back the white thing, and there'd be
You think so?
There'd probably be
Well,
a pentagram under there
A
to
fez is
harness your energies.
I don't know. This isn't a real. This isn't
Maybe
a
you should
Shriner's
look up
cap.
about what.
That's Egyptian.
This isn't a Shriner's
Oh, it's
cap.
not?
though.
It's a hat of Ra.
So
Is it
The fez of Ra.
I don't know what this one does.
the fez of
I don't know what magic powers this fez gives
Because of
me.
Egyptian history, don't they?
I think this one
Wow.
lets me tap into
That's a
spirits that
blanket.
help me freestyle rap.
Yes, freestyle.
That's what this particular fez cap does. I believe all my hats, though, not even the ones that have any sort of association with esoteric circles, give me different magic powers. You know, I believe that my sailor hat would let me sail a boat. My Cadillac flat cap makes it that I can steal a Cadillac and nobody question me for stealing it because I'm
Fuck
wearing
Matt
a...
Smith, he made it cool.
Matt Smith made what cool? Fezes?
Yeah, no, you made this cool. The fez.
Yeah, this is my hat. You know, like...
that fucking Doctor Who line.
I want to
make
be
you
known for
fez
my hats.
cool now.
If there's one thing I want to be known for, it's my hats. And I know that's lame and probably like a life goal that nobody should ever set for themselves. But hey, if my headgear is the only things that, you know, communicates to people on a wide scale level, then that's cool. And I want people to, you know, oh, funny caps. That's the Daryl. He wears fezzes. He wears... You wear funny hats, but you wear one funny hat.
Well,
You don't think it's funny. You just wear it.
Well, it's sort of funny. I call it the hornless motley, right?
Yeah. What hat isn't funny?
Jesters make motley, but it's got a hornless motley. But I call it a joke because what kind of... I mean, it's kind of a joke to for people to, you know, don the beret and go to war for something they don't even know they believe in or don't
Yeah,
even know
yeah.
anything about. I mean, people are supposed to defend the Constitution of the United States when they fight in the military, but they're not doing that. They're fighting for poppy fields. That's all they're defending the CIA's opium plantation.
So it's definitely irony then. You do wear your hat in
You guys
irony.
are definitely,
Yeah, well, I'm a pacifist wearing a military
what?
hat.
you're definitely qualified to talk about this.
Yeah,
I'm a
the
pacifist.
hatness, the hat craze.
I'm a pacifist wearing a military hat.
Well, at least we're broadcasting live still. So.
That's a good experience. It's a great
Yeah, well, we have
experience.
like 5 or
Anyone
6.
taking this advice, don't know.
Yeah, no, seriously though, if you want
Did
crazy,
you want to join us? Are you ready?
If you want crazy hat advice, you need to.
Please, everybody,
Hot seat.
welcome
Caleb, that's right,
Caleb
right?
Campbell, everybody, give us
Like
a
if
hot
you're
seat.
looking for,
There we
if you're
go.
looking
First-time
for
guest.
crazy hat
First-time
advice,
guest.
we are a pretty good crazy hat panel.
Everybody,
I feel like I need some because
We can help you out. You need a crazy hat?
yeah.
please welcome Caleb Campbell, everybody, with his new crazy hat from Darrell Bedford. Who
We got nothing but crazy hats. That
There
one
you go.
looks like it's got a jizz stain
There
on top.
you go.
Well,
You
Well,
are that's
that-
making
yes,
a crazy
there you
hat
go.
crazy.
There you go. That's-
Too
All right,
much.
What's up?
yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm happy to be here.
You're yeah. You
You're
missed one.
welcome.
Actually, here's a question: if your ambition is only to do a Canadian Now show and then suddenly do maybe a few workshops and
Canada
make
Now.
money, are you really a pro comic or is it just
None of us
Canadian
are pro
now?
comics, for sure.
You mean
definitely.
comedy now?
Comedy Now.
I'll argue that I make enough money that I'm a pro comic.
You're a
for
pro
sure.
comic when you're making money.
A few
off
$1,000
of
a
comedy.
year.
Yeah, but if
is
your
counts
ambition
as
is just to stay
professional comedy.
pretty much local and do
I'd say being funny.
Then you're not
counts
a
as
real. You're a
pro
local comic.
I think you.
yeah.
Like the
Being
ultimate
consistently
goal,
funny
I would assume, like
is
some people
professional.
use it for therapy, like Daryl Brown, and
Comedy for mental health.
yeah, that's right. And then some people use it to, become a better writer or a better actor.
That's retarded.
And then some people do it because they want to go to the full length and become like a famous comedian. They would like to see that mansion in their retirement.
Yeah, the career mind.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I just want a porn
And there's some
collection
people that
costs
do it
over 10
just
grand.
to do comedy.
You don't need porn anymore. It's all online.
You think that does
That's
exist
what
in the
I-
world?
I-
It's all on your.
Madison, that.
that exists.
Either
Yeah,
it's a
No,
I
matter of
definitely think it exists.
career-minded or not career-minded is usually how I think of it.
Comedy. should be
Career-minded
more.
always reminds me of those shitty job postings on Craigslist where it's like, "Are you looking for a career?" And it's like, "Fuck no." Like, I'm looking for anything to get me to fucking June's rent.
Mhm.
But that was sort of that was sort of Chris Rock's point in one of his acts is that what he's doing is a career, and washing dishes was a job, right?
Yeah.
And some comedians kind of treat it like it's just a job, not a career.
Mm.
I wouldn't call them comedians then.
No.
No. If you're doing it as
No.
a job, it's like, oh, the drudgery of going on stage.
Oh, yeah.
That's you're not a comedian. You're
You're a comic.
you're a comic. I don't know what the
I think it was sweet
It's like
to
a cook
right?
and chef, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay,
It's
it's
close.
yeah.
But they get burnt out, so it's tough to even I think sometimes if that's their attitude, deep down they still do love it. So it's tough. It's hard
There's
to
a
pass
reason they're so
super
good at it,
harsh
right?
judgment.
Well, you love it when it's good. You know, it's the
You-
when you're fucking killing, it's like yes, and when you
Win.
bomb, it's like, why do I do this? That's Bill
So,
Burr's
well,
Bill Burr's
Still
album
to,
title.
to this day, my best show has been It's a Good to Know People.
I think one of your best
Mayor.
shows you did was the Kingston comedy
Last
contest.
contest.
Oh, the
Contest.
contest down.
I did get that recorded, but I don't know where the hell it
Did you
went.
win?
No, I didn't win, but I did pretty well.
No, that night he did. That was the best
So
I've
your
ever
absolute
seen him. It
best
was-
you've ever done.
that, and I
still didn't
recorded
win.
it, so, and it's
Yeah.
somewhere.
But the voting system, you know, who won?
Who won overall? Led, I think, didn't he? No.
no,
that
he
night-
wasn't there.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
no, Led won
Wasn't
the
it Fig
contest
again?
and the night.
Who? Led?
Richard Led.
No, no,
Oh,
he was
Led.
already.
Yeah, that's cheap though.
he was
That is a
already-
pro comic.
This year he went to
Well, that's in the
Toronto.
He
He's
got
fucking
ousted
heels.
by a pro comic.
Not only pro, like he's one of those consistent pros. He can actually rip core any night he wants.
The
Yeah.
Canadian
Right.
George Carlin, I believe. is
Well, and that takes balls. You're not
Oh,
calling
Hey!
yourself that if you don't have something.
When we're
back
talking
it
about
up.
Richard Lett, it takes
bit
ball.
He bit jokes. He bit jokes.
He murdered.
You think he bites jokes? Which
Well,
jokes?
There's one about gay marriage that he took from the shark.
It doesn't matter. We
Hey,
know.
man.
No,
we're
let's,
not here to.
let's out
Yeah,
some people
carry
here.
on.
No,
He took
no.
it from the pitbull of comedy of people. Robert
Bobby
Klein
Slim.
did it too.
Well,
but,
there's comedians that do
Bobby
that,
Slim
and
is gay.
you
Do
know.
similar jokes.
I used to say Richard Lett was
Yeah,
on
so
stage, and
he's
Still
still about
murdered
why don't
machine.
we make them as miserable?
You
as
know what
the
I
rest of
mean?
us?
Like,
if he's in Toronto and he
Seriously.
does that stuff,
Oh,
maybe
by the way,
people will
you're
say.
gonna love
it's-
me
But out here, it's a
within the
little
next
easier to get away
45
with. But
That's a pretty good
guaranteed,
voice. That's a
right?
good
Like,
voice.
because
he
you know,
doesn't. For some reason, he just weaves magic that way.
I gotta
He gets
say-
up- Richard Lett. He
Oh.
does weave
Does he
magic.
live in
He's-
Vancouver?
I like
Or
his-
was
No,
he
he's
just
in Toronto
there?
now.
I like
Because
his corner cast.
When I
shit.
saw him here, he literally did the same act probably
yeah.
all 20 times that I saw
So he's
him.
got 30 years in.
Well, when you
Does he love doing it?
when
every
you go
time?
to like okay, let's say
so.
Tommy
in this
Scoop
case,
made a good point about
when you
that.
go to the Kingston,
Mhm.
are you gonna do the act that you've been doing for 20 years or however long that
Some
act?
people do.
Some
But-
people do. I
but-
mean,
There's nothing you can do
That's
about
what I'm
it.
saying. It's like an
Some
amateur competition.
no, but some
Why go there with your fucking A game and like
Because
blow
some
out these
people
Why
guys?
not?
believe always go out with your A game,
Got
and
paid
it.
rent, buy another rock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
some
that's
people
like
go there hoping to hear a joke or something that you've been
Yeah.
telling.
No,
Because
that's
you think maybe there's a new crowd, but you know it's tough for me to always do the same
Exactly.
stuff. But
You guys probably all saw like the Ricky
I like
Gervais,
the
Louis
Ricky
C.K.,
jokes, too.
Jerry Seinfeld, Chris Rock.
Talking
Thing?
funny.
special.
Yeah, and Jerry Seinfeld staunchly said, "You go there with your act. People want to see your act." And basically everyone else said, "No, you go there like because people want to like you turn over."
It's
Jerry's
not music.
and they asked
You
him,
go to
But
a
Jerry's
music concert.
huge.
you
They
have to
asked
hear
him-
the
no,
songs
Jerry,
from
I'm not-
early album.
Right.
"Who
All
the
I'm
fuck
saying.
am I to
No,
sit
no.
here on Marlo's couch in this stupid fucking hat, sitting next to you people and
Yeah.
call it Jerry Seinfeld?"
No.
No, all I'm saying is Jerry Seinfeld said he's been doing the same act for 5 years, which is a
And he
long
has two
time.
jokes that are 25 years or older.
Yeah, but he still does.
Yeah.
I wish
Well,
Daryl, this guy, this voice that you hear is Daryl
Still
Brown.
does some other jokes.
He still gets a mic. He gets a mic. He can be on the Nick Roy mic.
Dude,
Till
You don't
Nick
have to have it
gets
too
here,
close.
Then he takes that over.
Nick is coming from a live show, and
He's
then he's gonna be here
He's
live.
gonna be back.
He's
Yeah.
literally two
Well,
places-
we have the SkyTrain access right there, and it takes like
I know, it's
14 minutes.
beautiful.
I know it's like
It's like
10
so
minutes
close
from
to where I
Yaletown.
work.
Yeah, it's quite incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, this isn't technically live. There's like a 4-second delay because I can see myself. I could literally
Well,
high
the
five
nice
myself if
thing
I
is
wanted
the
to.
festival
Oh yeah, but that's me, because we're pushing it out and then bringing it back in. So there's already traffic going both ways, so it's tying up my own service.
We got traffic.
Whoa.
So, but other people
You
may
just
see
blew
it,
my mind.
may
Boom.
be seeing it
Whoa.
live or more than 4 seconds.
Marla,
So-
don't let the audience know the technical aspects. They might not be able to handle it with
Yeah,
their
especially
Don't take down the
brains.
curtains.
with these VHS players down here. Do those?
Never break the.
I'm gonna
fourth
make
wall.
something out of them.
The VHS, yeah. They're, like, what do you do with those tapes? I don't understand. Like, they're so useless now.
Make
I just-
pictures.
Now,
Hey,
my
you
phone
guys,
still has 3/4 inch.
Be
tape.
kind.
You
please
feel bad to
rewind.
throw them in the garbage.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Daryl, beer
That's
me.
hoarder
We
mentality.
talked
Marlo.
about this on this show
If you
once.
feel bad,
Speaking
like
of hoarding,
emotionally bad about throwing something out, you need some hoarder help.
well, look
Me,
around.
I do.
Look
You
around the
have
house.
emotional attachments to things.
Yeah, I
Okay, let's hear about
definitely.
it.
My father has
Anything-
my only
anything you can
acting
imagine.
job on a 3/4 inch tape.
Anything you
Oh,
can
it's good. No,
imagine,
no.
I feel. Anything you can imagine, I feel has a personal soul and identity. That board, this, you, that pop
Are
pen,
you
that
serious?
hat, this,
It's not healthy.
this thing right here has an identity. It's like a mix
What's-
between
okay,
Shintoism.
what
and
is
like-
that board's identity?
That board's identity is.
My girlfriend
it's
is the
like
exact same way.
complacent
It
and willing to
irritates
do
me.
its work that it needs to do.
I heard DVDs
And I can't
would
throw
be
stuff
bigger,
away.
right?
I cannot.
Dude, that
throw
is
stuff
like
away.
totally
Laserdisc.
fucked
More
up.
space.
Twice
Yeah.
the size of a
I shower
Laserdisc.
3 times
So
a
I
day
thought I
too.
could get a.
like,
That's
I
gross,
thought I
dude.
could get the
So-
movie
You've heard of
Grand Prix
over-showering,
on
right?
one
It's
disc.
like
no,
worse
what
than-
happens?
It's
No!
like worse than not
What?
showering.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I shower an okay amount
Because
now
your
that
body
I moved
produ-
here.
your body produces a film layer
Yeah.
over your.
That's
Same
true.
with your
Yeah.
That's true. I read about that on Wikipedia.
I like showering 3
It's like
times a day.
no,
I have
dude.
OCD
It's like
crazy.
bacteria.
What is golden?
It's like bacteria.
I just
if
know
you
that
use too much antibacterial,
Yeah.
it like the bacteria fucking
It's true, there's a-
mutates.
Builds
Well,
up
there's
immunity.
good
And if you
bacteria.
shower more than 3 times a day, or more than really once a day,
Yeah,
Yeah.
even
Like-
sometimes once a day showering can put you over the
You
top.
wash
I have
that
heard,
oil
but
off and it
I'm
takes
in.
your
I
skin.
am in
Yeah.
very
And
good,
bacteria.
very good
Yeah.
communication
It's just
with
good
my
bacteria.
It's
bacteria.
what swimming and shit is good for.
I'm like,
Daryl,
that's
I
no
grew up in
giveaway.
Steveston, a land of ditches. It's a land of ditches.
yeah,
And I've swum numerous times.
Yeah.
Swam? Swam.
Swum.
Numerous times. In those ditches.
Swum in the
Yeah.
swamp.
Yeah, I get sick all the time.
Daryl,
So it doesn't mean anything.
Beer me. And tell them about the time that it's right there by your.
so
Tell
so
them about
you
the
guys don't have any emotion to things then?
No.
None.
Zero
Except for my
emotion.
map.
Not even a teddy bear? What about a teddy bear with
No.
distinct features?
I
No.
know, when my turtles die.
The only emotional attachments I have are to Apple
I
products.
have one, and then I
'cause I
come on
can't-
it, and then it's like all
Only
emotions
because I
gone.
cannot
Yeah,
afford to
okay.
replace them.
It's like right after.
I got that.
You know.
Becomes
That's it.
remorse very quickly.
Have you
Not
done
even
the
remorse.
Simpsons
It's like,
vibe?
ah, fuck this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Discarded.
Yeah.
The
It
South
was a
Park?
great one.
That's
South Park. Yeah.
I think I'm emotionally attached to my phone. For
So
anything.
I'm
seen
not
that
attached
movie?
to my phone. That's an item I'm not attached to, even though I use it a lot.
That's
My-
your fucking
was that?
portal to the other world.
If my phone
It's
died,
the,
I wouldn't care.
Leotard.
Okay, but now that we've gone into my deep soul, let me leave
my
for a while. Let
smart
Daryl
phone
Brown
guys
come
are
onto the
back to
show.
Razor.
Or Nick, you want to sit down
Hey.
for a minute?
See you guys in a bit.
Come on, sit
Yeah.
down. What?
Thank you.
There you
Great
go.
work, you guys.
Hey, everybody.
Sound like you were killing me.
Nick Roy, all the way from the corner. We saw you live.
Yeah.
It was in and out, though, so.
It was in and out.
Yeah, but